Here we are, getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one. I'm Todd Grisham, and watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these rings?
Conor, the Destroyer Benn, one of those must-see type of fighters coming out of the UK. The famous son of a legend who's beating his own path. Sugar Ray Robinson.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, introducing from Essex, England, a continental welterweight champion, Conor, the Destroyer Benn. Fighting out of the blue corner, from New York, here is one of boxing's all-time greats with 174 wins in his 201 fights. A welterweight champion.
These two have certainly talked the talk. Now they've got to walk the walk.
Take the phone off.
And there's the bell to start the round. That big hook doesn't land. That one will count. A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up.
This is not just hype. We are in for something special tonight. What an arena, what an atmosphere, what a build-up.
Nobody home with that hook. Blocks the right there. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments. This counter-puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Perfect counter lands. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. Do you believe what we are seeing? Perfect counter lands. I'd like to see someone use a jab here. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Benn in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw. They ring the bell, and here we go. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
If you're fighting a counterpuncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counterpunchers, they're watching you every move, that every twitch.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Missed him with that uppercut. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point. Just misses with that jab.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
He's got to figure out a way to neutralize that length.
Sometimes I've been in with fighters that don't know what to do, don't have to break it down, then you get a little dirty.
These two fighters are made for one another. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Beautiful counter shot. Let's talk about Benn in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. It's bombs away. And he did catch him. He caught him clean. Clean as a whistle. And he scores with the counter. Which fighter will say no mas? They exchange punches. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters.
This may do it. It's all coming to an end. And there it is. The knockdown punch we knew was coming.
Oh, he's down, he's down. Is he going to get up? He's staggering. Oh, no, come on, get up. Get up, it can't be over.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round ones. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger-happy.
As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Let's talk about Benn in that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown. And there's the bell to start the round. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Nice counter shot. Stumbling around on Bambi legs.
Oh, what a shot.
Back up on his feet, and now he's ready to engage again.
Look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
Halfway through the round, and I think we all know who's winning here. Can't land that jab.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T, play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
Is this the beginning of the end? A nightmare. Good for him to get back up on his feet, but is he just a glutton for punishment? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Benn in that last round. Both men knocked down in that round. Incredible stuff.
And they were heavy knockdowns too.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Both fighters knocked down in the last round. What do we have in store for us in this one?
That is showing the fitness, that is showing the stamina, that is showing the hard work done in the gym. If you can get knocked down and get back up and knock your opponent down, they've got it.
It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. It's not always about who hits harder. In this division, ring IQ can go a long way.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Another scoring shot there. Good defense on that counter. What a punch. Can't find a home for that jab. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Benn in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in the action. They ring the bell, and here we go. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well, Johnny, we're in the early stages here. What have you seen so far?
This is what you're going to get. You're going to get speed, good footwork. You're going to get punches thrown from head to body. You're going to get a lot of toe-to-toe. When you've got fighters at these weight divisions, they'll stand there. They don't need a ring. They need a phone box.
Defense is not an option for these two. Look at the hand speed and footwork between these two elite-level middleweights. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. He threw a punch and just got countered. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. How about that? And we may see an early stoppage here.
Bambi legs are kicking in. Let's look at those legs. The legs have gone.
We almost saw a knockout a second ago, and now they're going toe-to-toe.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just...
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Benn in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Guys that carry so much power, of course they're going to look for that knockout because it makes a night a little bit shorter. You don't get paid any extra for overtime.
Nice counter shot. You'd like to see more jabs. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Why weren't they covering up?
Oh!
So time to go celebrate after another knockout win here.
Accuracy, power, punch, perfect. That must hurt.